I'm sorry, but I can't eat no more oatmeal. Nope.
It is what it is.
I can't do that.
No. Well, you can't eat no more oatmeal and we'll do what you're supposed to do.
I do.
Do not. Now you're doing it. At 3 in the devilish afternoon.
I was.
Yes, it is.
Last night it wasn't like this.
I don't want to hear about last night. I done told you how to do stuff in order for me, and if you ain't gonna do it, then you gonna do this. Yes, ma'am. Oatmeal City.
So,
yes, honey, that oatmeal was good.
No, it's not. It's like my stomach.
Well,
it be having my back.
Good morning, y'all. Let me tell you something.
She's killing us!
No, I'm not. They know I'm not. And Journey, you be talking about my videos be too long. It's been 53, 55 seconds, 57, 58, 59 seconds already. I be trying not to do them too long now. But don't start bothering me. But anyway. What is light off? Good morning. I had woke up this afternoon again. But no, I had seen this post late. And y'all, yes, I don't have no bra on because I do everything better when I don't have a bra on. It's like it gives me energy. I'm myself. So, just deal with it. But, yeah, I had seen something that triggered me, y'all. It was this, I don't know how many people know her, but her name is McIntire. And she a YouTube vlogger. And she's a mom. She got 5 kids. She's pregnant with her 6th. And she's married. And she was like, she had posted a video about her life and why she hates her mom. So she said she got so much backlash from that or whatever. Jadae's come in here because I need you to be doing some of this stuff while I'm talking, because with this phone being on this thing, I need me to move around something. Let me have to say it again. Click another freaking click. Oh, let me hear that devilish computer click. Whatever you're doing. Get over there and get me 2 onions. I shouldn't have to ask that long. That many times. But yeah. So what you want to do?
Africa, I just took a good old shower now.
Move now. You can take the dirty onions out over there and get from up under me.
I was
Dang, boy. It's not going back in my stomach no matter how much you want to. I wake up under me. Like he just trying to breathe, like be in my soul or something. And you ain't done. Go peel him. Okay, so she was like, hold on. I know he ain't say that. Let me go in my room, cause okay. You tired of oatmeal?
I'm hungry.
No, look at this. Look what I have to ask for. Not ask for a bed for. He still ain't came around the corner yet. Look at Journey book. That I'll peel it. Journey, now you supposed to be continuously doing what you're supposed to do. He gonna do what I ask. You put that onion down. Juby, get here. Did Jake even take the turkey meat out that I had?
She said I had to.
Wow.
Right there,
okay, thank you, Nina. So she was say something else. So she was talking about how, like I said, how her her past was. Judith, shut your mouth. And I listened because it's clickbait, to be honest. Because she was like, "Oh, I lied on my mom and all this." So I'm like, "What?" Because I seen the other post. I'm like, "Wow, I can't believe maybe that was a lie." But when I went to it, I was like, "Oh, okay, she just said that, so maybe she'll get more views on the video." But she's really being honest in the video. She did not lie. She just saying that the world lied, so she put that as a post, kind of like narcissistic a little bit, because, you know, come me, I'm a Pisces, I think deep into it or whatever like that. So I was listening, and all I could think of is, that sound like my mama. Now before, when I was in a relationship, y'all, it was my whole family was against me. When I wanted to leave this relationship, they was on his side. And I had what I was going through, even my preacher, what I was going through, I decided to look up on the internet to see what kind of devilish what is wrong with this man. And the stuff that I start putting in, I put it on YouTube, Google, child in there. Well, some of, I think I gotta remember what that app called. it's something that people can write it and then they give you a message about somebody. But they diagnosed, I seen he was diagnosed as a narcissist. And that's when I first started finding out what a narcissist is. Now, you can go throw that word around loosely if you want to when you find out about it, but when you deep down know somebody, you know darn well that's you. No matter if that person want to accept it or not. And to be honest, my opinion about that, I don't think she was wrong. Because so many people say, you need to talk about it, you need to get it out, you need to go to therapy. I don't understand. I never understand therapy because first off, I don't like to sit on nobody's couch and chair either and talk to you about nothing when I got to pay for it. First off, if you want to help me, then you need to know that this should be free for me anyway. And I'm pretty sure for a bunch of other people. What am I paying you for? But I also feel like people, when they see you go public with your family's business, the first thing people want to say is, you need to keep that in the family. That's your family's personal business. The whole world don't need to know that. Girl, if I'm on a platform, first off, obviously the whole world gonna start seeing stuff. And I'm the type of person, I can't be fake. I have tried it. I have tried to teach my kids to be fake. I have tried it. Like, I'm not even joking. My kids will actually tell you, what is you jamming? Shut your mouth, please. I'm trying to do something. But my kids will even tell you, my son, Jades, come tell me right now and tell me I'm lying.
Not lying.
Look at the face. And then what would I say to Jades? Jades, don't you be like, how you talk so nice and then you get crazy like that?
Yo, when you get on the phone with the teachers.
Okay, so I could turn it on and off. And like I said, I could teach my kid. Now, when I'm like that with their teachers, of course that ain't mean they're fake. That's me saying, ma'am, I'm on your side, totally. We need to get this my son or my daughter under control. Now, I'm definitely team teachers now. But he knows, like I said, how I could cut that on and off. Now, I be cordial with my family, but when it is what it is what it is. Now, me telling my family business, what I think that people need to understand is accepting. You want me to forgive and forget I ain't God. I ain't Jesus, and I ain't Mary that had a little lamb. I can't forget. I even talked to my grandma about it. I know my grandma be so mad if she's seeing this because she be like, where is she going with this? Going where I want to go with. Where the Holy Spirit shall take me. Because you don't even know. It's like you sit here and you sit here and you sit here and you let that stuff harbor through the years, and it just hurts you. It just hurts you. It just hurts you, man. To know that you the only person dealing with this. That other person, like my family, I come from a saved family. So they feel like, well, I asked God to forgive me. So, okay, well, you asked, cool. And you can ask me to forgive you. But if I say no, who are you to tell me that I should be accepting that? A therapist will tell you, okay, well, you maybe have to accept how they feel and move on with your life. Then when you move on with your life, your next session, you in there saying something like, I dropped them. It's over with. I'm moved on. I feel better. No, you always going to need someone. You need to talk with them more. No more. So now I need my money back. Refund. That's what I'm talking about because you don't listen to me. And if anything, who is they paying you? Why you on their side? Like, what's really up with that? You think I'm going to come in here and pay you, sit on this chair, tell you my problems, only for you to twist and turn it the way you want me to hear it? Nah, some people need more than that. You ever just be out and about and you can talk to like so many people. I'm pretty sure so many people talk to so many people about their life. But as soon as you put it on a platform, everybody got something to say. Nigga, they just don't remember. And this right here just stays pretty much posted till it get around until it gets shared. That's how that go. But you don't never know how much it helps somebody in the inside to know that, I don't know, 7 people actually agree with him instead of this one bimbo on the couch that's getting my money and keep trying to sugarcoat how I really feel. I said all that to say this. We is normal and we really out here like that. Like, that shit is real. Like, my mom is just like, my mom, I could honestly say it. Now I can't say I hate my mom, but my situation ain't hers. But I can honestly say, man, ain't nothing else different from that. Ain't nothing, bro. Like when you just really think about it, and you could think when I had what the heck? What's up?
10 minutes.
Why you all in my video? 10 minutes, so
Mom, can we cut right quick?
no.
Okay, I got a confession to make.
What?
Last night I couldn't eat no more oatmeal, right? I cooked some boiled eggs. I was hungry.
You could jerk.
Sorry, I was hungry, but I still had salad with it.
And punishment is punishment.
Okay, but I was literally over there dying.
It's so many different oatmeal, so many wonderful, delicious items in here to mix with it. It is what it is. If your chore ain't done, it's oatmeal.
So,
and if I catch you not eating oatmeal, then you're going to lose your device. So just make sure your chores done. How hard is that?
Apparently it's very hard because they not.
Apparently, but who you talking to? Come here, Journey. But yeah, like I said,
God, what, mama?
God, what, mama?
Yes, that's what I said.
What, you talking to me and God at the same time?
No, I said, oh my God, what, mama?
Oh, so you was like, oh my God, what, mama?
Yes.
Well, go in there and ask him how I feel then. See, y'all obviously got, y'all talk to each other. Go in there and ask him just how my mama feel right now. And then he gonna tell you. I hope he do, because that just hurt my feelings what you just did. Nice pajamas. I really like them on you. But not my baby man and me. She on my nerves. He is so tired of apologizing. I'm so sick of them. But yeah, what was I talking about? And just in case y'all wondering for real, yes, I be putting them on oatmeal punishment. Child, I be trying to take their devices and everything. They jump on never work. They beat my door down till they get it with me. For real. But they love when I cook. And they was only an oatmeal punishment the other day because they didn't. This whole house looked like Tasmanian devil ran through it. But yeah, what I was talking about, about my mom. It's hurtful to talk about your parents, but it's really true. I love my mom to death, but she was not. She was the best mom she knew how to be. And I'm telling you, it only made me strong. So I definitely applaud my mama for everything she did do. But nah, like, yeah, so if it was, to just be honest, that if they was that deep in your business back then like that, then we wouldn't have been raised by my mama. I wouldn't. I'm pretty sure my sister probably wouldn't either, but hell no, you weren't finna take me from my mama. Hell, I could deal with whatever she got going. I ain't never want to see nobody else's face other than my mama when I woke up. I just have to tread lightly, or I do whatever I do outside, but she's not going to another person. She's just not. But I knew my mama didn't love me, like, for real. My aunts ended up telling me that they was the one raised us and stuff when we got older. They didn't have to really tell me because I felt like we was always there, but I didn't feel like, oh, we just abandoned. You know how you feel like, I'm just at my grandma's, or I'm just at my auntie house. You don't necessarily just feel like that's abandonment. And you don't necessarily feel like your folks raising you, because even if they said to this day that they raised us, it's like, I ain't gonna just let you go too far. Anybody know me. I ain't gonna let you go too far about my mama. Now I can say whatever I want about my mama. I don't say whatever I want sometimes because I don't like the way it. I don't like to say it. I mean, it's in here, but I don't like to say it. But it's true. Like when I say a wave rider, like my mom was outside with it. My mama paid attention to people on the outside. And like me, because my sister was spoiled. I mean, for all I know. Like only thing I could do to sum it up, I never had a birthday party. I believe in my life, I probably got 2 pair of shoes. I mean, I know I had to have more because I had them on my feet, but they always came from my grandma's closet. Like she would go to yard sales and cheap places, and sometimes my grandma started. She would get shoes, but I would be in my grandma's ear or some kind of way. My grandma just would probably even ask, "Is these shoes in style?" Like when she get them out the little bin thing. But that's how it happened. She would start shopping for me, and like a little brand or two and stuff like that, and I go pick through there. And when it came to clothes, like some of my clothes looked like they were old person clothes, but the way I can rock it, you wouldn't even really tell. But I mean, I never, no, it was no. And she bought me one pair of Sperry's, y'all, that was so popular in my town at that time. And y'all couldn't even wear the shoe to. I mean, it was like you didn't even know who you bought the shoe for. And she said, "Oh, we gonna take them back." I remember that like it was yesterday. And the shoes sat out there for months. And I never got the shoes again. And my mama would say, "Well, if your foot wasn't so big and your back wasn't so wide and you weren't built like a football player, then you wouldn't be it wouldn't be so much to buy your clothes and stuff like that." My hair didn't get done when I was younger. Yeah, my hair got done. I personally feel like my mom was in love with my dad. And my dad was not a good dad. And I felt like she dressed and did stuff to try to get my dad back. And he paid her no attention. Now, she took care of me because, yeah, I was her kid. But it was like, I don't even ever remember my mama saying, "Love you." She could say it all day that she said it. And I would sit here to her face and say, "You didn't." But I mean, it's okay. I mean, I know you love me. You got me in your house and we eating in here. I mean, on the times we do eat. But even when we didn't have food, we had food. She just never taught us to cook the food. And we learned ourselves. But like I said, is when you can't tell me God ain't put it in my mind to be appreciative, to know as just a kid, to pick up and learn. You're going to have to do this by yourself anyway. So, I don't really discredit her for that. But yeah, my hair fell out like real bad. It was just like no products in the house to even do hair anymore for real after a while. And yeah, I was doing my hair. It made me learn how to do hair. Like the no food for real. Like how my kids can come here and warm up something in the air fryer or the microwave. No, it was never that. It was take out some chicken and cook it. We didn't know seasons or nothing, but we figured it out. You done seen Tubba do it before, maybe. My mom don't even know how to cook for real. I mean, it don't be seasoned good, but it made me and my sister be some of the best cookers that you will ever see. And it made me and my sister know how to do hair. And then me being a loner, being by myself a lot, I do dabble in arts and crafts and stuff like that, and decorating and designing, and definitely music. I noticed when I start getting older, people always say my attitude. Let me tell you something, that attitude comes from somewhere. When I couldn't always release it how I wanted to at my mama, man, it just nothing out here is gonna fuck with me, bro. The only thing I ever really cared about and love is in the house right now, so anybody can get it. That's how I feel. Like I already gotta respect what's going on in my house. So as a kid, it was just like all bets was off, like anybody. And I hate that it was like that, but that's how it was. I can throw a dart back at that and wish I could have changed it, but I don't know. I feel like that's why it was like that. Man, the heck, like for real. And I always been a giver. Even through tough times, bad times, I'm always a giver. I'm always gonna look out for people. But yeah, it was like that. When I was younger, I was molested by my stepdad. And my kids know, my whole family back at home knew that. And they didn't know nothing about it. Everybody loved my stepdaddy. And to this day, they'll tell you, we tried. We was asking. If you ask me, and I tell you exactly what happened. Then you take me somewhere and I tell you exactly what happened to the point I'm crying about to piss on myself because it's embarrassing at this point. You call and tell my business every other time. You call and you on the phone with. So why am I just? What is the show for? We done went to the main important people. Now you want to go everywhere else to other people and talk about this, and then you still stay with them. And then not only that, my grandma told her to leave or whatnot, yeah. But we had to respect my mama's decision, of course. And she ended up moving us to Albany, where he did it even more. We was out of there then. You know, we was out of our hometown then. And I defended myself. I ended up, all jokes aside, y'all, the house that we lived in, I'm the only person in there had nice furniture in my room, y'all. I'm the only one that had a bed and just everything seemed like built just for him to come in and lay up with me almost. He always bought me stuff. And little did he know, it was like every day I was working out, y'all. I had to keep my weights in front of my door because he would always just be looking inside the door and trying to figure out the time when he can come in and do stuff. And then acting like he playing with me all the while he trying to stick his hand in my private. And I don't know. You know, my dude had ended up getting I was dating this little guy from school or whatever, y'all. But then this one guy, I had wrote him a letter, y'all. And I had put it on his front porch, y'all. And I didn't even know this boy was bad. I just knew he was bad and fine to me. Like, that kind of bad. But he ended up coming home and he read the letter, y'all. And he came to my house and he knocked on the door, y'all. His name was Juicy. And his name was Noel. They from Albany, y'all. He came and knocked on my door. And he was like, I didn't even know this boy had been arrested. He just had a bad little past to be so young. But we started talking, y'all. My favorite song was Akon, Locked Up. Like, I used to wake up at 4 and 5 in the morning on school days just to hear that song playing on the radio, y'all. I don't know why I was addicted to that song. But, yeah. And then he started listening to music with me. He started just kind of vibing with me. And long story short, I ended up opening up to him about a lot of stuff. But when I opened up to him about things about my stepdad, I opened up to him about how he hurts my mom, how he hurts this family or whatnot. Not necessarily. And yeah, I let him know he hurt me, but not telling him that he did that to me because I didn't know. I didn't want the house to get raided or whatever, and my mama go to jail or my stepdad go to jail. So bye. Yep. Oh hey. But yeah, so I kind of like did that with him. I kind of told him that kind of stuff. And yeah, I don't know. Like everything was normal. And one day my stepdad was like, somebody had broke into his truck. So we like, huh? And my stepdaddy used to keep, I'm talking about so much change, y'all. Hundreds and hundreds of dollars of change in the truck, in the house too. So that's all that was stolen, was just the change. He wasn't tripping, but he was like, what the? So then after a while again, y'all, the change built back up and he was got again. And then I don't know, me and him started arguing about something, y'all, because it wasn't about something this was about. He liked to buy my favorite food, Chinese food. And I be knowing what the catch is sometimes, but sometimes I just was like, nah, he not gonna do it this time. And he did. And the way he snuck and tried to do it, y'all, he was acting like he was hugging me, like playing like this, y'all. And his hand was just, he was acting like he was tickling me all this behind me now. And he just showed, I said, bruh, I'm talking about trying to get juices out of that motherfucker. What you gonna do? Drink? I don't know. Now, when I'm older, I know why people do that. But before, when he used to, I was like, I didn't know. But he grabbed it so, like, what are you doing? And that's when I cut all ties. It was like, you know what? Man, I was pumping iron for real now because I was trying to get real built, bro. Like, I don't even give a flip. She already said I look like a man. Now I'm finna go in like one too. And so, next thing you know, the house got robbed. He didn't rob the whole house. He only robbed my stepdaddy. And I didn't know he was robbing. I did not know it was him. Because first off, what you doing with that money? You ain't even buy me no damn rose or nothing. You ain't even buy me no damn lollipop. So, I mean, for real, I definitely didn't know it was him. Until, like, even when I think we broke up. I think I ended up breaking. It wasn't even had nothing to do with this stealing or nothing. It's just, you know, you have your own relationship with your boyfriend or whatever. And my ex was making a big scene, y'all. He was out here going crazy, acting like we had to be together or some junk. And my sister down there with him, he out there punching the darn tree and stuff. So I wanted to kind of just be back with him for a minute because this one was bad. And I mean, I don't know, he always MIA anyway because he always been bad. And I loved him and he, you know, but I was just like, well, this is crazy, you know. And he had been acting like that for a while. So after a while, it was just like, no, I think I should never did it like that. And I mean, I was in love with him too. I left him, but we left. We didn't break up because of him. We broke up because of us. And then in the midst of while we broke up, you trying to act like you big body and that didn't hurt you. That didn't hurt you at all, right? So then, you mean I'm talking about he was so cool and fresh, y'all. At school, acting. I'm sorry to get off the subject, but that's how he was doing. And so, I mean, now you miss me and showing out. But anyways, yeah, we ended up breaking up. And he wanted me to let my stepdad know that ain't nothing my stepdad could ever do to keep him off his A word. So he was like, if he ever did anything else to me, then he was going to see about my stepdaddy. So I'm like, what? You know, I mean, it just kind of was random. Like, what? He on a bike, whole bike, going off out there. But his chain had to fell off and everything. Y'all, like, I'm thinking the nigga going crazy. I mean, like I told you, I told him a little bit about my stepdad, but what's the beef and the smoke my stepdad is if y'all hadn't got into it. You know, but then when I found out why he was going off, I was like, oh my God. So we've been getting robbed. And you've been doing this, playing tricks and doing all this other kind of stuff. And my stepdad was cringing after a while, you know. And we start being real bad kids, y'all. I started making my sister stay out late. We would stay across the street and everything, y'all, till late. Because I did not want to go in there and deal with these. He started going to the club, and that's why my mama ended up leaving him. She didn't leave him for me. She left him for her own reasons. And then she wanted me to help her leave him, for her own reasons. Neither here nor there. Everybody got their life. But I remember when they told me, you need to talk about this with your mom. I talked about it the first time, and she said this to me. Well, I've asked God to forgive me for not listening to you. But honey, if you want to keep that on your chest, if you want to let that keep bothering you, honey, that has nothing to do with me. I have prayed about. So I let that, you know, I said, okay. So then the second time my cousin comes over with my mom and they like, you need to talk to your mom about this again. I was like, I already talked to her. She told me what she had to say. So she was like, I think y'all just both, I think y'all just both should just say what y'all got to say and about it. And you go more into detail. So I don't want to go in more into detail, right? But I go in more detail. The same exact thing comes out of her mouth. Yes, she told me that before. And she was like, she tried her best to do what she could about it. And now she has left that situation. And she has prayed and moved on from that situation. You could have been talking about him. But I'm sitting there like, girl, I wanted to slap fire from my mama. Because it just felt like a disrespectful child to me. You're a child. Even when y'all like, not to just go, I mean, because I'm saying like my mama was there. But if I had to just be real, why is it not okay to tell my part? Hell, that might can open me and free me a little bit. Maybe I'm harboring it in and maybe a couple more opinions can make me not. Who the freak knows? Don't act like the world ain't moving the damn mobile devices any darn way. And I'm grown as hell. Don't act like it ain't the first time this thing came out my mouth. This ain't the first time I done blew up. This ain't the first time. So because I choose somewhere uncomfortable in my own space to talk about it, it's a problem? Who? Nah, you the one with the problem. Why y'all can't say something like, I don't even know. Just accept it. Just don't lie about it. You rather say, honey, no, she crazy. They call all the family, let them know what's going on. Especially if you viral, especially if you making money in coins. Them motherfuckers come up with pages and post out of nowhere. Your side of the story, cool. Cool, then hopefully this will all end with a lie detector test. Who gonna have that money for that lie detector test? I'll pay for yours. And when we win, you gonna pay me and pay me double. Well, not we, because you ain't, but I'm talking about me and my kids. But that's what I'm saying. Like, aunts, uncles, talking about money. I was barely even making money. And I gave it, all them got money from me. Example. My income tax come back. My aunt gave me $500. My mama found out and went off. She went off because she needed that money to pay the bills at her house that she had down there that she told me I could move in while I was pregnant. And just to watch over it. I was living here, but moved down there and I thought, okay, I'm going to pay for the house. Why not? My mom been taking care of me my whole life. Why not, right? So she only gave me $500. My mama flipped out, y'all. I had 3 kids. I think I had only 2 when I was pregnant. And she was going off. And no, I had 1. I think that was when I think I was pregnant with my twins. Anyway. And my aunt excuse was like, oh, I didn't want to give it to her all at one time. I didn't want her to spend it all. I don't know what the hell she's ever done. And when I say raised by my aunties, I meant by my one. That's the only one I really ever got any or did anything for us ever for real. Now my other auntie, she had this for you and some spaghetti, but that's about it. But what I was talking about? Journey's out that door. Who Journey out the door talking to? Oh, but yeah. So I was, like I said, pregnant, and that's how it pretty much happened. So either way it go, my mom got on that phone and got that money, and the lights got on at the house, and it was some old bills she had left. Next time, I moved in the house. I lived there for like a year and a half, y'all. I paid $600 a month. I had no grocery or nothing, y'all. I was struggling. I ain't get no food stamps, no. Sorry, y'all. My we only got 19 minutes. I gotta hurry up because I gotta delete storage. But yeah, my mama. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. I had the eviction notice. I think that's where I left off. But he had told me, my baby's father called me after living in the house for like a year and so I'm paying every month my bills, my light bills too. The $600 didn't include the light bills. The $600 went to my mom for rent and stuff like that. And actually it was $800. It was $800. And then after being there for so long, I found out it was only $600. And yeah, that's how I went. And so long story short, like I said, the notices was on the door. I called my mama. And I'm like, Mama, they trying to evict me, Mama. I don't know what the hell they got going on. They supposed to at least give you 30-day notice. And I know if you paid the rent, how they gonna evict me. That's what I did know about the process. She was like, wait, let me call you back. And so she ended up calling me back. So I'm thinking, oh yeah, I'm standing out there like, cause I'm knowing who gonna move me. You can't, you're not allowed to unless you get my money, babe. It ain't even been close to the end of the month. I think it's like the first week. So I'm like,
bro, I cannot drink oatmeal, bro. This looks scary.
and you shouldn't be eating. You just saying about your stomach hurt. You could have ate something else. You doing too much. It's wraps right there. It's other shit you could have ate.
I don't want those.
But yeah, she basically told me I have not paid rent though. since I left. And it just crushed me. The same dude y'all pit talking junk about gonna have to be the same dude to help me move. Like I had to move out of the house right then and there, y'all. That was so weird. Only made me stronger, but yeah, had to get up and leave immediately. And all I could think is, wait a minute, so where's that money gone? I ain't have time to contemplate on it. I had to get the heck out of that damn house. But nope, nobody ever talked about it. To this day. Another time I gave her my tax money, about 7,000. I gave her 6,000 and something. And I gave her 1,000 for herself. Cause I got back like 9. And the only reason I got that back was because I didn't get back 9. I got like 5. But I had money in my savings account, so when it went there, that's what it looked like. I gave it to her to get me a car. She was supposed to help me open up some kind of credit union she was trying to get me to do. And she went to Douglas, and I asked her about it like 2 days after that. Did she find out anything? She comes at me like, honey, I will get to that like that. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, dang. I mean, it's boring behind Douglas. It ain't like you went to Darren out of state or out of the country and you just enjoy yourself. You went to Douglas Park and went in and sat down. So I don't understand. But I ain't even tripped. So like a week later, I ended up asking her again about it. So then my aunt is on the phone when she ain't got no damn business being on the phone, even knowing about this. But I ain't tripped. I answered the question. Next thing you know, this lady come calling me up from the credit union that you done told me all this great stuff about. And the information all I'm gonna need. The lady pretty much tell me, my mama ain't even gave her no darn information. She told her to call me. So I'm like, okay. And I'm trying to get her the information, but it's nothing I can do if I don't got the money. So you ain't even tell me to make an account and put the money in there and then do it like this. You just act like you was fixing to just do everything. Long story short, I called my mama. After this, I had some neighbors. They had like this nice furniture set, y'all. Big furniture set. I got a lot of kids, so it was big, brown, and beautiful. She was like, I was gonna sell it for 500 because she didn't have no car to move it. She just wanted to go on, y'all, and she just ordered a new living room set, y'all. If y'all ever seen any pictures or videos, y'all can see that living room set. It's amazingly beautiful, and I wasn't finna give up on it. So I'm like, I know I need my car, but let me just see if I can get this money. So she was like, for you, I'll do it for 3. So then I called my mama them. And I called my mama. I was like, Mom, can you send me $300? And she was like, $300? Kiki, for what? And I said, Mama, it's this furniture set. I'll take a picture of it and send it to you. Like, I really just want it. When I shouldn't be having an ass like this, but whatever. I'm fucking grown on my own, kids and everything. But she like, what did she say to me? I'm going to tell you. Honey, I don't know what money you talking about. Because this is what I said, Mom. I said, Mom, I need you to send me $300. She like, and where I'm supposed to get the $300 from like that? So I said, the money that you took, Mom, the money that I gave you. So I'm thinking she like, honey, that went to the car. That went to your account. Like that. But no, she was serious. And she was so serious, I started crying. I was like, Mama, she was like, you spent that, honey. That money is gone. So I'm like, on what? I haven't got no extra calls from the people. I ain't got no picture of no call. What are you talking about? So then she like, my auntie get on the phone. And my auntie was like, girl, I don't know what. And cause my auntie sent me $100 before from that money. And she was like, yeah, I don't know what's going on with your mama. Only time I knew that lady sent you money is when she sent you $100 because that's what else she was saying on the phone. Honey, I sent you that money. Honey, you spent that money. So once again, I'm like, Maybe she talking about a little extra 100 and then that 6 had to go to the car, got to go to insurance. That's what I'm thinking. And my aunt tells me like, she that's my mom's best friend. She was just on that phone like, girl, cause she don't even know how to send money without my auntie. So for her to sit there and be saying it was so stupid to me. So Journey, you could have chopped these onions, but she was like, like I said, I was crying. I was dirty. I was feeling like y'all, and she heard the conversation, which I didn't try to make. I actually walked home. When I made the call, I went home. And then I'm just thinking we having a lovely conversation. It's going to happen for me. So I'm walking back over here. And just out of nowhere, it just happened like that. And she was like, her husband was like, don't worry about 3. Just give us 2. We'll take 2. 150. So I said, no, I'm going to get 300. And I know, I know what I got. So my grandma get on the phone. And my grandma was like, I'll send it to you. Go to the store, I'll send it to you. I went in the house and I went in my closet and I got half of the money. And my grandma sent me the other half. Later, y'all, I think it was like a year and something later, y'all, some change. My cousin moved with me. And my cousin ended up telling me that they tried to blame my aunt for stealing it out of my mother's suitcase. So I'm like, wait a minute, how the hell did you even know it? What? I mean, ain't nobody call me and say, we think that she did it. Ain't nobody, I don't even know why I wasn't told about this. And she just, hey Jay, she just happened to say it. So I'm like, what? So I'm letting her go on and talk. She was like, but mother ended up moving the refrigerator and seeing the money under the refrigerator. How you find that much money up under a refrigerator? How it just fall out up under the refrigerator? So I decided to call my grandma. By that time, back then I actually had recorded my grandma. And this is why I recorded her, because she always on their side. So she gonna sit up here and talk about she didn't know nothing about it. But then this is why I started recording, because you said, I don't know nothing about that. I just know when Carla was here, she told me that she had lost some money and I moved the refrigerator and it was under. If you just said you didn't know nothing about it, how you don't know nothing about it when back then you was on the phone and sent me the money? Girl, you be so ready to cover up for people. And I had to snap on them. I'm talking about I'll snap, crackle, and pop on anybody at this point. I'm tired of sugarcoating it. And all you see here is just belittling and talking about me, how I need to find God and stuff. And it's like, after a while, after years and years and years of you bullying me, anybody, I'm going to throw the Bible back at you. And that's how it was for years. And now everybody can sit on my phone and respectfully have a conversation, except for the same person that birthed me. It's always what she wants. But it ain't even just her. I came from a family like that, baby. Because everybody talk about this one little grandma that loved me so much, that to do anything for me and my kids. When I do stuff for her, they got so much to say. But uncles, they done tried to get the police to take my kids away. Uncles done stole tax money from me. They sit up there and tell me they sent it. Ain't got proof or nothing that she sent it. Or give me what you want to give me. I got receipts and they know I'm not lying. They tell me, well, you shouldn't be spending all that money on your kids' birthday parties and doing all that other stuff. No, you should give me my money and I do what I want to do when I want to do it. I didn't even know it was illegal for them to be claiming them children. Claiming my freaking kids. I was raised as that's what they were supposed. I was working. And I didn't know that my kids are supposed to. I just thought that was something that they do. I mean, like I was never told about credit, banks, nigga, nothing about future, nothing about nothing. I think I barely was told how to warm up a bottle. I raised my kids myself. You better start cussing on that computer. I raised my kids myself to be like 100,000, like to be 100. And I'm not saying like I'm the one that did every little thing for my children. What I mean by when I say I raised my kids, when I was pregnant, honey, my mama kicked me out. My mama didn't even kick me out. I went to my child's father's house and came and knocked on the door. And she knew the child father gave me permission because I never leave my mama's house really without permission. Unless it was like, I don't really even remember because I was too scared of her really trying to ruin my damn relationship, to be honest. But I came back in, the door was locked. It was freezing cold out the door. My sister sat right down the TV, watch TV. And she wasn't allowed to let me in, which we used to that because my mom used to do that when it was to us when we was kids. Well, when my sister was a kid, because I never really go outside like that too much anyway. But, yeah, I had to end up moving with my grandma. And when I had my baby, it took my mama a while to accept me being pregnant. That's why I wouldn't go around telling nobody, yeah, my mama locked me out, blah, blah, my life was ruined. No. Hell, I did some unresponsible junk, some grown-up type junk. And my mama was trying in her heart to accept this. But I don't know when she not going to be wanting to accept this. This could have been hurting her all this time. And in the middle of the day, she just was like, damn, that's it. I can't take it no more. And locked me out. So I did what I'm supposed to do. I found a ride in my grandma's house. And when my child came here, my mama was the best grandma ever. My mama snatched my baby up right from me. Moved to Atlanta. And yeah, a whole bunch of them raised her up here. She went from my mom to her godparents with my sister. You know, still had a support system though. And was beautiful as hell and smart. She got bullied until her mama came to Atlanta. Facts. But yeah, like, so I'm very grateful for everything. Even my uncles that tried to take my baby from me, stole my income tax. It don't matter. Like, well, it matters. But the thing is, when you say it's not me to sit here and go and belittle my family, bro. Hell, it feel good getting that shit off my chest, though. And let me tell you, I will quickly come in anybody's face. What a lie. You show me the lie. Put that shit on everything. You ain't lying. Now, how I can forgive you is if you accept it. If you just, no, not accept it. If you just tell the truth. Instead of me having to keep my mouth closed around family get-togethers and junk. And you all faking hugging on me and shit. Yeah, then you mad because the conversation can't go longer. Nigga, I gave you a hug, gave you a smile. You better move around. And don't go up there trying to talk to my kids, talking about how disrespectful, and don't try to punish them. Because then when I come over there and then I just innocently stand there, look at you. Yeah, and look at me. Then they see, that's what I'm saying. You just go, you're damn right. It's been stuff over years, nigga. It's really whatever. Nigga, I ain't never sent the wolf ticket. Never. That I ain't cash in, bro. And I'm dead serious. People try to say you act like you hard, you gonna eventually do. Dog, we gonna eventually, all of us gonna eventually die. A motherfucker that sit in the corner quiet all day can go out there and get hit by a bus. All of us gonna die. It's just destined to be that way. But I'm just saying, it is what it is. Family ain't shit. Sometimes they really nice. You think it's the outside world talking about defects. Y'all niggas up here throwing me up under my own family? And then would sit on the phone like, I'm telling you, I used to call them. This is how I found out it was them. Because the police lady actually she was reading my records, and them people from this side of town, the defects people, they noticed the numbers. They noticed the voices after me, like after I did at first. And then when I started telling them that's who, yeah. And then when they kept checking in, yeah, it's a lie. And then my family, if I call and then, but back then when I call and say, oh, somebody trying to get my kid, I don't know who would ever do that. You need to stop letting people around your house. If you ever need anything, almost like they probably was recording or some junk. Talking about, if you ever need anything, oh, I'm so sorry to have you. You ain't been nothing but the best mama. That's one thing I will say about you, is you I mean, just the sweet, just acting like if you lost your phone, well, somebody stole your phone and help you look for it. That's the conversations that they give. My own darn blood, bro, I ain't even want to go all up in that jump, bro. But I'm just saying, that's what I mean by that. How she felt from even that message. Because that's what I was feeling last night. I started to get up last night and say something I couldn't. Then I was like, damn, I just feel like talking about that. Because it's true. Like, it's the truth. Every time I get some money, that's the only time they call. It wasn't until I started letting, I didn't even give a flip if I had a job or not. Ain't nobody claim my kids. I cut that off when I found out the stuff. When I found out what I was supposed to know, that was it. We'll be broken, struggling around this motherfucker until I get my stuff, and that's what I did. I was already, like I said, working. I had lost my job, y'all, and then I didn't even know that I could have took my W-2 is still back there. I didn't even know I could have took it and still claim my kids with it. I just was like bumpy. But yeah, like I'm literally, hold on, cause I'm so scared. It's gonna, y'all don't understand. My memory card be so full. But yeah, I stopped letting them claim. Y'all, every year when I could just remember the years. People would just call my phone around text time. So many people from my church, so many people from my neighborhood, just family, just everybody. Yeah, I felt so popular. At least around text time, I get phone calls, text messages. When I stopped that foolishness, it was like, yeah, my phone been dry. I'm talking about, see, who's gonna do that? I'm talking my phone been dry for ages now. And it feels so good. I don't give a damn. Somebody was like, if you file this, you only gonna get back like $3,000. I was like, I don't give a damn. Guess what? It'll go to every bill in this house. I'll stretch it to every bill in this house. See, nice though. And just like I thought I knew this phone was gonna run out of storage. But I deleted most of my storage anyway. I should have been did it because I'd be doing music on here and then having so many mess ups. Can you please stop yelling? What is going on back there? But having so many mess ups and me messing up my storage. But yo, I said that. And yeah, I do feel better. Man, you know lie. I feel better back then because like I said, man, my phone don't even got a ringtone. And it's been like that for months. I have been single for 2 years. I'm telling you, I cut calories and every damn thing else off. Like, and the main reason, like when I said about the narcissist, I had to figure out something because I just did not understand. When I tell you a toxic relationship, but what made my family want me to stay with him is because he had money. Now, one thing about it, like I said, I'm understanding. So I know they wanted me to stay with him because he had money. I mean, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't want their child to stay with somebody that got money that can possibly take care of them for the rest of their life and their kids? But the thing my family wasn't understanding was it ain't happening like that, slow down. And it don't even matter if he is taking care of these kids and me. This is not being taken care of. This. The two things that'll make a motherfucker go crazy. It's one thing to see it's getting cheated on. It's one thing to see you getting emotional abuse. It's one thing to see stuff, but when you don't even know and it's just you thinking you harboring all, you need to have therapy. Man, I scheduled 3 therapy sessions with our own preacher that everybody told, like, I mean, that's the way, that's the truth, that's the life. Now he telling me this is my husband. Every time something bad happened to me, I got to say, well, I was bad as a kid. And that's all I do. I was bad as a kid. Okay. I'm bad as an adult. Because I'm tired of the real talk. Like, no, I'm not fixing to keep thinking God is putting obstacles and motherfucking dangerous situations in my life because of shit I did as a kid. If he forgive and forget, if he forgive and forget, how in the heck is he all of a sudden remembering everything else while I'm adult? Be serious. If he didn't want me to have kids and everything I was doing was so bad and bad and bad, why he let the stomach expand? That could have went all up in there and nothing. If he didn't want it to happen. Oh, you were just fast and a hoe. No, I was made this way. Whether my kids in their ears go blow up and be something, or whether I'm gonna do it before it's they here, we ain't moving. They should take us out. And I doubt you could do that. And then, yeah, you could. Doubt you could. But I'm just saying. That's how serious it be for me. Like, I don't care no more. I can't say I don't care no more. My grandma told me never say I don't care. But I say it don't matter. No, that's what she say. She was like, don't say it. I was like, it doesn't matter. She like, don't say that. And I was always told that. So now I'm saying I don't care. And I know she going to be like, don't say that. So I don't know what I'm supposed to say. I don't give up. And just do this. That way you can't hear the last part. You just should have been looking. And I could do this and she'll probably not even know what it is. But yeah, like, I don't know if everybody else feel like that, but that junk getting old. Now I keep it bottled in for me to go to a therapy. I ain't going to no therapy. I done had 2 therapists. All they do is piss it's off. And technically, now what pissed me off is the therapy sessions where people, they got everything on Instagram, you know. So when people don't they feel incomplete or they be done off themselves and they be talking about how they went to therapy, I think that's some bullshit. Because I feel like, that's when I thought it was some bullshit. Not them offing themselves, rest in peace. I'm saying therapy. Like, if anything, you should have seen the signs. You talk to them more than any damn body. Anything you need, I'm talking about keeping it confidential. Like, shit, people talk about everything. Even a murder, and you gotta keep it like, I don't understand it. That's just weird. And my therapist, we met like a week. And then the next week, I was giving her advice on her clothes and stuff, y'all. Because she was so pretty. She used to wear her hair in a ponytail. And she just looked so plain. And she was beautiful. And I'm like, And she was like, I used to do a little something like this. So even with my clothes, picking it out and just, girl, you look cute doing this. And she sent me the picture, girl. She so pretty. She went shopping for herself and everything. And then she was sending me pictures and stuff. And the only reason we fell out of contact and stuff, I had lost my phone. And she ended up checking on me another time, like a couple years, like a year or something after that. But yeah, we lost connection. But then I had another therapy when them defects folks first came in my life. And that's so weird, right? Defects came in my life because I was abused by my baby daddy. I said, okay. Then they found that I was sexually molested when I was a kid and felt that I would not be capable of raising my children and took my kids from me. After an accident happened with my daughter, they took my kids from me. And I fought tooth and nail. I'm like, the accident, they ended up getting burned. But what the hell do the two got to do with each other? I could see the abuse, like, okay, you think I got a whole bunch of kids in this damn house. And ain't none of them been abused. Like, bruh, my son, I was so scared, bruh. My son ended up getting burned by iron, bruh. You can sit up here and tell kids 1,000,000 times, turn your back, and they do exactly what you told them not to do. And my mama used to be like, well, that means you need to move stuff. No, that means they need to stop doing stuff. You didn't freaking do that to me. You ain't, when that that freaking house and slap the shit out of me, you didn't think to move and do stuff that, no. If I say don't touch it, that's what I meant. Kind of dumbass mind you, and that's just why I don't let people know you cannot. Then when they go over there and then they torturing your darn household, they bad, they can't come over here no more. Like, girl, and let me tell you something, I only went over there one time, and that's all it took. They went over there, you let your husband say some bullshit about my kids. I happened to find out through the grapevine, and that was over and done with. Over and done with. After all I do for my little brother, all I do for you and that bimbo gonna try me, and he was already flirting with me. I told my sister them, he be talking about his girlfriend when he come to my house. And this is a new husband. Then told my mom about that man before she even married him for real. Well, I told my sister, my mama don't never give a damn what we say any damn way. But if you wondering, yeah, they divorced. But and yes, because his ass is a damn, he just him, I don't know. I ain't mad at him or nothing because, she was a lot to handle him. But I know my mama loved him. I feel like they loved each other. That ain't my business, but I'm just saying, everything just happened weirdly, But my kids went over there, and he came in and said, "What? Who said them kids can stay over here? Who invited them to stay over here?" And I said, "Oh, well." And that was the last time. You ain't got to worry about them being invited no more. When he came to my house, he up here playing with my kids, talking about, I think I said something to him about it. He was just asking who said it. He was just asking because he seen all them over there. I didn't ask him in the way that I heard it was said. I was like, oh, how it felt keeping the kids. Like that. And that's what he said back to me. And they like, girl, please. He was all through the night talking about getting them shoes out his house and what time they were going home and what they supposed to eat and stuff. And he ain't say none of that when he was over here with me. He ain't say none of that. They had moved my furniture in. Well, he moved it off the truck into the living room. When I first moved up here. And I had just got my kid back, one in custody. I'm talking about, I can tell you the stories when my kids were down and how my family tried to play me. And then when I got my babies back, I was probably about 6 months pregnant. Y'all had to move my damn house myself, me and my best friend. From Douglas to here. And then when it came to unload, we almost crashed. We ain't almost crashed. God had that wheel like a motherfucker. You can ask my best friend, that motherfucker was asleep. I just happened to wake up. And I looked, and he was asleep. And I just, nigga, what the? I just lost it a little bit. Like, oh my God. We on the freeway and he sleep. Thank you, sir. And we ended up getting him. And she gonna talk about, we gonna come over there and help. They came over, child, talking about getting something to eat. If you cared about us eating, you would have brought something to eat. I got to have this U-Haul back at the place. Everybody know how it is when you moving. Child, please. I went grocery shopping and everything that U-Haul, put it back in the gas and and I got it to that place on time. Actually, before time, 30-something minutes before time. I don't play with people's stuff, baby. And he came over. She told me he gonna come over and help move. This man moved nothing but a bedpost in my house. Didn't move up the stairs. Didn't move nothing. Family be crazy. But as I talk, it seems like I'm pondering more and more. But I guess I'm just on that whole, just with that text, like the message was the girl was like, she wanted to cut down on her hours. And my daughter's going through that. She wanted to cut down on her hours because she wanted to focus more on school. And instead of bringing 300, she was gonna instead of bringing 500, she was gonna get 300. And the mom lost it and was like, when I was a child, I did it. Well, I take care of all this. She basically was telling the little daughter no. Now, as a mama, we don't know what happened in that household. You never know. Because if I just really had to be honest and stuff, if that was my kid, nah, because she in school. But if she was out of school, I'd be like, yeah, you gonna work them extra hours and you gonna pay back what you stole off my card. Like that. But we don't, I mean, even now, my daughter's in school and they already did that to me. Well, they done got me. And no, I would just not advise her. I didn't even want my baby to go to work. But because of the situation she is down there, she went and applied for a work job herself. But kids so damn grown these days, go on out there, get you a job. Do it, girl, bye. I'm not fixing to keep stressing my devilish self. Nah, I'm going to do just what I'm supposed to do. But I'm not going to stress myself. But as my kids get older, they're going to be just like me. They're going to learn from their mistakes. I couldn't help but spoil my kids when they was younger. And I ain't lying to you. I tell my grandma, I told her the other day, actually, bruh, when my kids was younger, I did everything for them, bruh. Everything. I'm talking about every morning with I'm talking about every day fresh. I don't give a darn what. I look decent, but I ain't give a darn what name was on me. I ain't give a darn what chain hung around my neck. As long as it was cute. This could be 73 cents. This could be a whole pack for $1. Whole 80 pack. And the bracelets could be 5 on a pack for $1. And I still am going to look decent. But I tried to be with my kids like this and just keep buying them stuff. And man, they ain't get too many whoopings. They got pops. I feel like my kids got enough whoopings for me. People feel like I ain't whooping them enough, but I feel like I did. I don't like to whoop my kids. And I'm like I was saying this all that to say this. Spoiling them ain't easy, sis. My grandma told me a long time ago, they gonna end up doing this. I just know that spoiling them ain't just the way to go. Either it don't make them nicer. It don't. Matter of fact, it make them, I think, worse. Like, I really think they make them so much worse. Like, just worse. Like, not worse, but with a whole K on it, just, like, man. And don't do what they used to you doing. Don't do it. Girl, that's just a little tip. Little heads up. I ain't saying don't spoil them, but I'm also saying you gonna have to Journey, come here, Journey. You gonna have to definitely understand that they gonna be real bad off on you. Come here, Journey, because this is it. When I tell you I want to hurt you so bad. Look at this fucking knife. You just came your ass over here and wash these dishes. And then I seen you when you was moving the dishes around with a knife on the other side. If one of my freaking kids, even you, come in here and lean right there, you could darn near stab your freaking eye. And you wonder why I tell y'all not to touch knives. You couldn't even turn it around and take it out the dish drainer. Look at this knife. When I was young, me and my sister was just in the kitchen, and we were just sitting down talking. And I had a knife at my grandma's house, y'all. I was just sitting there, and I said, all right, like that to my sister. It cut her right there up on her eye. Ever since then, me, my sister, and nobody else kid around me gonna have no damn knife. And I done tried to tell my kids for years now, no knife. I buy knives sharp enough to cut everything in this devilish kitchen. And every time I come in here, Miss Journey just have to have a knife. Christina just, well, I couldn't cut it. But then don't want to put the knife away like I asked. Niggas just start learning how to walk with scissors. Now, if my son would have came here, anybody, like I said, yeah, you expect them to pay attention, but what if they don't? And that thing just sticking out like that. But yeah, y'all, I'm about to cook, y'all, and y'all already know what I'm gonna cook. Why every time I get ready to record, the only thing I'm cooking is fucking spaghetti? Huh? What you say? Y'all, my kids love spaghetti. They freaking love spaghetti. And I always make it different, yo. But still. And I ain't gonna lie, I wanted spaghetti. I was gonna make Alfredo. But not all my kids like Alfredo. And I be putting chicken and fish in my Alfredo. And the onions and the bell peppers and all of that stuff, yeah. But my son, one don't eat fish. And then one don't eat shrimp. Go figure right. So when I cook that, it mostly just be for me and my girls. Or I just cook Alfredo with shrimp that day. And then Alfredo with 2 Alfredos pretty much. And then it be like that. But I only bought 1 can of Alfredo. I wasn't gonna cook a big pot. But of course I'm gonna have to cook a big pot. And I got a cookbook. I gotta start getting back into cooking and stuff. I do still cook, yes, but I'm talking about I wanna do something just out of this world. And the cookbook, it's got normal stuff in it, but I don't be liking not to follow the directions, because when I follow the directions, the food don't taste like it's supposed to taste. And so I be like, okay, it already show how many calories in here. So I don't want to add too much. I don't want to just differentiate, I guess. What's that word? I don't just want to not do the right thing that you say. And I'm like, maybe it's my taste buds or something. But I don't know. I be wanting to add extra seasoning in mine and extra peppers and all of that. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't think it's nothing wrong with it. But sometimes they just be like, I should have just went on here and not even open this book. Went on here and did my thing. Didn't you eat some oatmeal too? Nah, Jazz, guess what? Everybody want to act like they don't eat oatmeal.
Why?
I don't know. Jeremy talking about oatmeal made her sick. Talking about, honey, I don't know if I can do this oatmeal stuff no more. It made me sick. One little day, it made you sick.
That's weird.
I know. I said, honey, Jeremy. Then when I turn around, she over here eating a bowl of oatmeal. I'm like, what? You just washed the dishes and said it make you sick. And now all them boxes is gone over there. That is crazy. Y'all, now when I put you on the oatmeal punishment, now you don't want to eat oatmeal. But then when the oatmeal was just sitting over there, y'all had no problem eating oatmeal, making oatmeal pancakes. It's just as soon as I put the punishment on you, then you got a problem with it. Like when I said, y'all on cereal punishment. Oh, who I don't care. A day of cereal. Now everybody around here, man, I can't just be eating no cereal. Every damage punishment. I told y'all that sandwich punishment. Now everybody in here, Journey can make about 10 sandwiches a day now. When I put the punishment on you, now nobody don't want to eat sandwiches. You trying to kill us. Like, girl, Lord have mercy. I can't win for losing. And I actually bought most of the oatmeal for you because I know the kind you lie about. Peaches and cream and that green apple cinnamon.
Apple cinnamon and berries and cream and strawberries.
Oh, I bought that too. And then now it's all gone. Now who the freak told y'all to eat that? Only kind you eat today is the apple cinnamon. That's what you said.
You can't eat. You don't even know what kind you eat.
You can't go and make stuff and then have it in that damn refrigerator. Won't even bother with no damn Jaquine. But I'm just trying to see when the heck did this all this oatmeal, you know? It's like every time I put something in this kitchen, you blink twice, it's gone. Now them wraps over there. Now when I go and I get the eggs and the cheese and the cut up, make some sausages and meat, everybody want to sit here and eat the wrap. But now, ain't nobody want to eat. Y'all just keep eating loaves and loaves and loaves of bread. I think it was like, maybe this will be about 7 loaves of bread here lately. And y'all ate all that. Now, I told Journey to eat the wrap that. She told me, because them Girl, shut up. Cause when y'all used to get off that bus from school, and I'll be sitting there with them wraps and stuff. Yes, y'all be sitting right there eating them. Even the quesadillas. I know. That's all I'm saying. Even the quesadillas, everything I do with them wraps. Yeah. Put a little cheese on. Who? Mama, can I get 8? Now y'all, boy, kids, boy. You just want to be weird for no reason. I can't with y'all. I can't with you and your brother and sister. Look at him. Who she talking about? Look how he flew around the corner. I can't stand him. Here, Jadae, you want to say hey? Oh, you already. I mean, Jadae, you want to say hey?
Hey. It's so first. My name.
Yeah, because you said it was nasty.
What?
That's the time. No, you already had some. Ain't need nobody else had none.
Just get a taste. It feels weak.
What the fuck? They ate all of it.
Jerry done ate up all the chocolate.
Come show the camera, Jay. You see how I think I'm lying?
I just
And then the crazy thing, Jerry had 2 things of sherbet. 2 cheesecakes now. Mm-hmm. And she sat there and ate that. 2 things of sherbet and cheesecake. My lord.
That's what happened to them. The same thing what happened to this. It was like 2 cheesecakes in there.
Who ate 2 things
Journey
of sherbet?
Yeah.
Who? No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Okay, who ate the sherbet?
Jadae sat there and he even told you that he ate it.
Well, damn.
Yes,
that's why you stared at me like that. Because when I said it,
I did not eat it all.
he ain't even look at me like that.
Oh, because you said last time, yeah, the second thing sherbet, you said I could have it.
No, I probably
I only
said you
had
had
some of the first one.
Yeah,
I didn't have the second. Look at
okay, but you had 2 cheesecake. Look at you.
No.
Yeah.
I shared with everybody here, so I know what they talking about. Everybody had some of that cheesecake. You did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, okay. Y'all talk the most crap and lie on my name when I'm in the bag.
You lie on your name, talk the most
You
crap.
You just lie on my name, baby. I ain't had no 2 sherbet. You a liar. Y'all trying to come down and ate 2 cheesecakes by myself. That is a lie. That is a lie.
Okay, I'm stating what was told to me.
Who told you that?
Jadae told me about the sherbet.
Oh, no,
And
I
then when I
bring that up. She just
brought it up and y'all did you hear them disagree?
No.
And then I said, and she ate 2 cheesecakes. Jazz was like,
exactly, lying. And she know I didn't. But when I come in here, y'all got this stupid look on your face, like, oh, well, yeah.
No, first of
all,
no. It's just like you eat like most of it, and then you let us have like the rest.
Jazz, when I first opened it, I gave y'all literally some. And if you wanted more, you could have opened your mouth. That's why you have one. When you get around Mama, you want to say all of this, but when she go in her room, you all up in my face and say, Jordan, you know, I'm just kidding. Just kind of there.
So
yeah.
What?
She's not no game so wet.
She's trying to get on your good side of me.
She a punk. That's what she is.
Who a punk?
Her.
That's what I call you a punk.
No, because I
Yo, baby, just chill, Jazz. You ain't worried about it.
I'm not a punk. It's just that
you a punk.
I don't do that.
She's a punk.
You a punk. Yeah, what's up? Whatever, then I ain't no punk Jane.
I didn't even say it.
Ain't you ain't no punk Jane.
Yeah, I'm not no punk. Anyway, no, this is why we even came up with the idea because somebody opened this.
Oh, I had chocolate, not strawberry. The rest of that.
And then eat it all the chocolate.
Mama, when I got that thing from Jadae, there was barely chocolate in there anyway.
Jadae, why would you sit there and do that?
Who what?
And you the one made that video, so I'm sure you the one sat there and ate that like that.
This is how the idea even came up. Is that mint?
No. Hey, no, that's Ramon. That's not
This man at the store, he's like, you should go back.
The chocolate would taste like the regular chocolate and the strawberry chocolate and vanilla.
The green kind tastes like what?
He had a weird name.
Tasted. Green tastes like
mint, probably.
You get the noodles. What kind of noodles? I don't think I want to make regular
sweet.
spaghetti today.
It's
Go
sweet.
find, them angel hair too. Go find the, go
What
find me
was
some
that?
weird looking noodles. The green look like sherbet.
It's sweet too. It's like not.
Want to taste that?
It's not spicy. I mean,
spicy.
I thought it was gonna be like mint.
Yeah, it's not minty. It's just there.
I don't taste it. You didn't look like you was.
He's a
You know, I
liar.
only like chocolate.
I think you were supposed to grab all 3 flavors.
That man
He was giving talking about when you taste it.
Yeah, you posted
Yeah,
that
they
on
did, but I believe that Jadez didn't like certain flavors and came back and did that.
That man's a liar.
No, he's not no liar. He know what he like. He just said, Johnny, is you hang on bow tie?
Let me see.
It didn't have like no long noodles over there.
Let me see.
She's so busy trying to taste that damn ice cream
No,
like
I'm
she
saying
don't
let
hear
her.
me.
I'm getting her all three flavors. What are you talking about?
Lulu, you